everyone, Faith and Chris here, My Life in Pahrump on Deadly Digital. So, we are very excited. We just fueled up and we're headed out to Death Valley. And two things I learned earlier on living here. You know, I first moved here in 2017. And the first two things I learned was, number one, always carry water with you and never leave your house without toilet paper. Because, man, there are long stretches, no facilities. When you gotta go, you gotta go. So, it's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful out. We just fueled up.
So I'm turning on a Homestead now. Homestead is the main road for the south side. Because 160 isn't always the best route to take to get into town. So to go into town, I take Homestead to 160. To get to Death Valley, you take 160 up to Bella Vista, which is on the far north side of town.
Hey, you can't beat this in February. You know, Chris is from Illinois, I'm from Massachusetts. You can't ride your motorcycle back there this time of year. So we count ourselves really blessed, and we're happy for this day of adventure.
Yeah, everyone I know at races back in the Midwest, they're all talking about getting ready for the race season beginning, and I'm just trying to finish my race season strong. But I'm recording this on my Insta360 X3. And the microphone's a little bit complicated because I did some testing in my last episode about how I could actually record with the Cardo unit now. But it didn't work right with Faith's iPhone. If you could record it, but then I couldn't hear what she was saying when it was recording. So I'm recording on my microphone with the Instamic microphone, separate from the Cardo. And then on Faith's Cardo unit, I'm recording it with my phone. Since it's an Android, it seems to be able to record while I could still hear her.
So if you enjoy motorcycle riding, dirt bike riding, any sort of, you know, all-terrain riding, then, you know, you might want to look into Pahrump. Not from everyone, but it's home to us. I loved it so much, you know, I missed it so much. Because I had moved back to New England in 2022. I was missing the ocean, and, you know, there were some issues going on here in my personal life, so I just kind of wanted to run back to home, right? But home just wasn't home anymore once I got there. And I learned a really valuable lessons. I learned a lot from Pahrump the first 5 years I lived here, and I learned a lot the year and 4 months I was back in New England. And I'm just so grateful to be back here and exploring once again. Good weather. You know, for anyone who is maybe a little susceptible to depression, you know, with all the crappy weather back east or back Midwest, or, you know, come to sunny the desert.
Not too sunny today, but it should make for a better video, because usually it's so sunny around here, you get a lot of glare on the camera and stuff.
Right.
But Death Valley, I looked at the weather forecast, it was maybe a little bit less cloudy there, but we'll see. But you can tell it's winter here because of the snow on the mountains.
You know, Chris and I, we kind of had our fill of shoveling and plowing and all, but it's awful pretty from the mountains. We'll take it.
Yeah, I mentioned in my last episode, I'm going to try to have this channel be more of a focus on the town of Pahrump, where we both call home, but still trying to figure out how the format will be, because, you know, lately I've been doing the moto vlog, but on my dirt bike, because, I mean, personally, I think riding on the road is not quite as exciting, but that's what video editing is for. So I'll try to make this a brief overview about what a trip from Pahrump to Death Valley is like, and a little bit of what Death Valley is about itself. So we're coming up on 160 now. 160 is the main highway that goes to and from Vegas. You could also take 95, but that's a bit far on the way. We're not even going to touch 95 on the way to Bella Vista. So, but sometimes if the 160 pass is closed due to weather, some people have to take 95. I've actually never taken it all the way to Vegas, from Vegas to Pahrump, or either way around. Except maybe once on the bike, I think.
It's really long, but it's doable.
And right here is where the speed limit drops from 45 to 35, which could be a little bit painful to drive the speed limit right here on the stretch of road, but it is center of town, so there could be pedestrians and stuff. A lot of traffic going in and out of places.
Yeah, the town definitely does fill up more in the winter months. From the snowbirds, we call it.
Yeah, right. So, I don't know what the official population is right now, but you gotta kind of take that with a grain of salt, because, you know, does that account for the snowbirds coming or not? And also, if people have multiple homes, you know, they probably claim their Nevada home as their residential address for the tax benefits, but...
Right.
But it seems like most people in Pahrump, they like to keep Pahrump small. They don't want to see Pahrump turn into Vegas or Pahrump turn into California.
Yes, in fact, that's why a lot of people want to keep Pahrump unincorporated. Because it kind of discourages more business from coming here.
Hey, you see lots of fireworks stores here, because it is legal to sell fireworks. Although legally you're not supposed to shoot them off unless you shoot them off from the designated launch pad location on the designated holiday weekends.
Yes, and a note about fireworks, oh my gosh. Like, listen, I'm from the ocean. I've seen some beautiful fireworks on the water, but nothing compares to the Nye County fireworks display July 4th. Definitely check it out.
So here we are at 372 and 160. This is, I think, the center of town, and our biggest, most major casino, the Nugget, the Pahrump Nugget, and also has Dockman's Steakhouse in there, which is, I think, our most legit restaurant.
Totally agreed. And Chris knows I am a food snob, so if I say it's good, it's good.
Yeah, maybe one restaurant that meets your high standard in Pahrump. But we do have some fast food options. I see Arby's up there. Everybody was very excited when we got Arby's not that long ago. It was less than a year ago, I think.
Well, Chris, when I first moved here, it was Jack in the Box. Everyone was so excited. Jack in the Box.
Oh, really?
Everyone wanted to work there. Now it's Arby's.
Yeah, I went to Jack in the Box all the time when I first moved out here, because we didn't have that back in Illinois. So, you know, I wanted to try things that were different. But, you know, the food isn't bad, but they just didn't seem to keep food in stock very well, and the service wasn't very good, and I haven't been going there much lately. But yeah, there's the Chipotle that just came in here too.
True.
And then we also have a Sonic up here by Walmart.
If you haven't had a Sonic Shake, wicked good. Wicked good.
Whenever I go there, it just seems like it takes forever to get anybody to take your order, and I usually just end up leaving. So yeah, we got Walmart, we got Albertsons, there was a Smith's back there, we have a Home Depot, there's a Tractor Supply Company. But yeah, once you pass Basin, now we're, I think, on the north side of town. Not too much past this Home Depot. But the fastest way to Death Valley is to take Bella Vista. You could take 372, that'll take you into Shoshone, and then you can go north from there, but this is a more direct route. On the south side, sometimes I'll take Tacoma Road to get into Tacoma, California. And then you can go north from there, but Tacoma Road, that'll take you by China Ranch Date Farm, which is an awesome place to hike. I love it there. Date shakes.
Date shakes, for sure.
Yeah, north side, not too much up here, but it does have some nice views. Yeah, I'm mounting the camera off to the right side a little bit so you can see Faith back there. And, you know, on the right side of the road, that's usually what we get a better view of, since there's no traffic on, you know, there'll be traffic to the left of me, but, might be hard to get a view going that way, but I'll see how this works out. Oh yeah, and the dump is coming up soon, right? That's something good to talk about, because some people don't seem to be aware that there's a free dump in Pahrump that you can take your trash to for free. No need to dump it anywhere on public land.
It's open 8 to 4 every day, 7 days a week, except for like just a minimal amount of holidays. So, and it's free.
Do you know what the road is right here?
Mesquite. It's Mesquite.
Okay, yeah, right here to the right. Just take it right on Mesquite. You can't miss it. Nye County landfill. So, I think we're coming up on Bella Vista here. You can see the sign, Death Valley National Park this way. Also Ash Meadows will be off this road as well. Nice long turning lane. I think the reason a lot of people come through Pahrump is probably to get to Death Valley from Las Vegas. So I figured this would be a good episode to start with our focus on the town of Pahrump. Even though we're not going to be in Pahrump, it's Pahrump related. Something that people interested in Pahrump might be interested in watching. It seems like an unusual place to camp.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know? Someone asked me on a comment on my other video, is camping allowed just anywhere on BLM land?
Camping is allowed on BLM land, but I believe you have to move your setup every 14 days, if I remember correctly.
I knew there was some time limit. You can't just live out there. It is just for temporary camping.
Yeah.
I think they call it dispersed camping because there isn't any, you know, water, electricity.
Right. You know, I really do love the north side for the beautiful mountain views. The houses are kind of mixed out here more so than on the south side, I think. You know, one thing I really did learn the hard way is when I lived here the first time, I had a beautiful house. I had just had remodeling done, and then people moved over here from the city, from Vegas, and they rented next door to me, and they brought with them a bajillion animals with smells and just noises, and they had loud parties, and there was absolutely nothing I could do. There's not many rules and ordinances here in Pahrump. So when Chris moved here, he was really thinking wisely when he bought an HOA. You know, if you're not looking for a ton of land, and if you want to be guaranteed, you know, a better, cleaner, maybe a little more civilized area to live, you might want to check out an HOA. I'm not saying that everywhere else is uncivilized, but HOA is, you know, they have some rules and regulations, and if you're kind of leaning towards a quieter way, that might be more of a guarantee for you there.
Yeah, I looked at some of the houses in the area, and sometimes there's a really nice house, but then you look next door and it's like, I don't want to live next door to that. So,
Right.
you know, I like living in Pahrump with, you know, less regulation, more freedom, but I also like living in a community with standards, you know, to help keep everyone's quality of life and, you know, property value and all that stuff. My neighborhood looks nice, and I know it's going to stay that way because of an HOA.
I love this shop up here. Wicked nice people on the right. They actually give, I believe, 10% to Pahrump residents, a 10% discount. Really clean in there, clean facilities, and they support local businesses. So if you go in there, there's a ton of different cool products, and they all come from Pahrump. And it's a good way to support the community. So definitely check them out if you head out to Death Valley.
I think it's called Death Valley Marketplace.
Yeah.
You can see a Jeep in front of us. It's towing a trailer with, I think it has 2 kayaks on it, or some kind of boats. But I suspect they're heading to Lake Manly in Death Valley, which right now it actually has water. I guess Lake Manly is like a prehistoric lake, and usually it's a dry lake bed, but Death Valley has been getting so much rain lately that there's actually a decent amount of water there that you can actually take your boat on. So we're kind of outside Pahrump now. I think we're still in Nevada. I don't think we've crossed the border yet, but somewhere, is this? Yeah, right here on the right. This is where some people go to shoot. It's like kind of an unofficial shooting range. Kind of far out of town from me, though, especially all the way on the north side here. But I see some people out there shooting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like this is Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refuge entrance on the right.
Now, Chris, have you been here? You've been here?
Yeah, I've been here a couple times. Nothing as great as Death Valley, I think, but maybe there's a few things to see. There's some kind of like bog-like area, like us.
And don't they have fish here?
Yeah, they have like fish. I forget what they call them, like fossil fish, or because I guess they're really old fish that haven't evolved in a really long time.
Oh.
But yeah, Ash Meadow is a point of interest that is closer to Pahrump. It's kind of halfway between Pahrump and Death Valley. We're in Inyo County, California now. You can see some standing water out there, and then a lot of white. And the white looks like snow, but it is not snow. I don't know if it's salt or borax or what, but it's some kind of mineral deposit left over from the flooding.
I don't think it's salt because I tried it one time. I don't don't recommend it.
It's a lot of water, almost on the road still. I'm surprised it's that flooded still.
Oh, look at over there. Oh, there was like a quick, shoot, what do they call those?
Dust devil?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're coming up on Death Valley Junction now. Kind of weird, but not long after crossing in California, the road just kind of jots over a little bit. And this is Amargosa Opera House, which I haven't been in. Have you been in there, Faith?
Yeah, I've been in there, and it was kind of cool to walk around, but then when I took my friend here, yeah, the lady was, I wasn't a fan. I don't know if it's the same lady, it was years ago, but I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I went there once, and I thought they did tours, but I couldn't, it seemed to be completely closed, but it looked like they were doing some construction on the parking lot or something just now. Yeah, so you jot over right, and then you make a left here right after. And there's actually a dispensary, a cannabis dispensary here on the right. It's on Native American land. So you don't have to pay any taxes or anything on it. But it's kind of weird. It's like the whole, everything they sell is in a trailer. So the whole dispensary is in a trailer there. Everything else is like the grow operation, greenhouses and everything. And then from here, it's a straight shot into Death Valley. So here is, oh, that's just a sign. This isn't the actual entrance, but I guess we're in the proper national park part of it now. But
Yeah.
there's another place, I think, where they have like a bathroom and stuff where you could pay your entry fee, but you can also do it online. This is what I do. I just buy it online, and as long as, you know, if anyone asks, you could show them your pass that they email you, I think. But I've never been asked to provide the pass, but they do have park rangers that patrol the area. I just buy the annual year-long pass because I come here enough that it's a good place to ride to. There's the entry fee kiosk coming up. But I already paid online. So here, Dante's view is to the left. It's 13 miles, so it's a bit of a drive to actually get there, but it is probably one of the best views I think that I've seen in Death Valley so far.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
We should go there if we have time, or if we have daylight still on the way back. We should try to head up there. Yeah, we probably got a bit of a late start because we didn't leave until afternoon. But I'm fine riding back at night, so I don't know how long we're gonna be up here seeing everything else in Death Valley. Definitely want to see Furnace Creek, Lake Manly, Artist Palette Drive, and you mentioned the Death Valley Inn. You can stop there. I suppose we should do it on the way, or show it on the way back, but Zabriskie Point on our left here. Somebody's stopping. Yeah. Not too far to hike up there, but it's a good view. But I think our first stop will be Death Valley Inn, which I think is coming up soon on the right. But it's pretty cool because they got so many of those like palm trees. I think it's full of palm trees, and they got a pool, and it's a bunch of beautiful landscape that you wouldn't expect to see in Death Valley. 2 miles from Furnace Creek Visitor Center. So yeah, here's Death Valley coming up here on the right. And Death Valley Inn, I think, is even more beautiful than Remember. It is like literal paradise. Palm trees, there's grass, there's flowing rivers, there's a pool, really nice lobby, dining area.
And you can even get crabby cake.
Crabby cakes. So our next stop, I think, is going to be a general store. They should have some takeout food, but it's right by the Furnace Creek Visitor Center, so it should be right down the road here. Elevation negative 190 feet. Ranch of Death Valley. I think the general store might actually be in here somewhere. There's a Date Grove Diner. General store restaurants. Here we go. Oasis at Death Valley. I've never been through here before.
No, me either. We just saw a dude swimming in a pool, and yet there's snow on the mountain cap.
Maybe this is probably going to be the best place to park, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Ice cream parlor.
Oh, you're all in. We should definitely go in the ice cream place, though, too.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Better save some room for dessert then. Oh, too bad the fountain's not on.
There's that grass again. That smells so good.
Nice little village area here. Let's see, no left turn, so I guess I gotta go straight. No right turns here. I can make a left turn to get out of here. So that's the general store we went to there, but that's not where we got our food. We went to the ice cream parlor, which was awesome. They also had a restaurant with a buffet, but it was closed for lunch and not open for dinner yet. So we settled for ice cream. No complaints from me. Oh, right. I went the wrong way. But this is the Furnace Creek Visitor Center up here. You can see there's RV camping to my right. Oh yeah, the gas station. I guess I should fuel up while I'm down here.
Wow, look at all the bikes on there.
Yeah, I think there's a bar over there. Oh, that's the visitor center. I just passed up. So now I'm going totally the wrong direction, so let's find somewhere to turn around. I wonder what's down there though. But today's not the best day to find out. We got places to go and limited daylight remaining.
And babies to kiss.
What? What babies you kissing?
We got places to go and babies to kiss.
Is that an East Coast saying or something?
I guess so.
Fuel stop. As far as I know, this is the only gas station in Death Valley. If we had more time, I'd take you inside the Furnace Creek Visitor Center because there's some cool stuff in there. It's kind of like a whole museum, and they got a movie theater and stuff.
What?
If we had more time, I would take you to the Furnace Creek Visitor Center that we went past. Because there's a lot of stuff in there. There's like a museum. They got like a big, like a small scale model of the whole park where you can see all the different sites on there.
Oh.
It's a pretty cool place, yeah.
Well, we can come back another day. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
going
sure.
anywhere. You're stuck with me.
Golden Canyon. I think I went there once. It seemed like
Yeah.
a decent place to take a hike.
Yeah, my friend Ashley and I went there. Apparently, we weren't the only ones with the idea.
Yeah, that's the thing about Death Valley is it does get a little crowded because it is like a world famous place. Whereas if you go to like China Ranch State Farm, it's more of a hidden gem.
Yeah, yeah.
West Side Road is closed. Looks like due to flooding.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I guess this is Lake Manly here. Yeah, that is water. I could see it moving a little bit in the wind. But as far as I know, all the paved roads are open, but that is not a paved road. I think I went hiking down there once. Yeah, because I try to escape the crowds by looking for the less traveled roads. So here is the turn for Artist's Palette. Right here. Make a left right here. If you keep going, you get to Badwater Basin, where Lake Manly is right now. kind of see it from here. But we are on a time constraint, so not today. But I guess the whole point of this area is just the variety of colors you see in the rocks. All like the red and the green, it looks like an artist's palette. But it's this one-lane road that goes through everything. That's why they call it Artist Palette Drive. But it's a nice drive, but you know, it looks like it'd be really fun to do on a sport bike or something and just carve it up, but I would not recommend that because people drive really slow on here and you do get some rocks on the roadway, some gravel. And you could stop here. It's a little bit of a mini hike, not very far, but this isn't the main artist palette though. So we'll keep going until we get to the paved parking area.
Yeah, okay.
But it is kind of cool to hike up that right there though. On
Oh,
the right
wow,
side.
yeah.
Oh, there is actually some legit parking spots, but we'll keep going. See people drive really slowly on here, but I mean, I don't even know what the speed limit is. They're probably just going the speed limit. I'm going 20 right now.
20 seems a little slow for a speed limit.
Yeah, but it is a one-lane scenic drive through a park, so.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, we weren't the only ones getting held up.
Wow, this is really pretty. You know, it has its own beauty. The desert has its own beauty.
Yeah.
There's beauty in all parts of the country. You just gotta look for it.
Yeah, and there's so much of the country that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I was planning on exploring a lot more of it when I got my toy hauler, but I really haven't yet.
Yeah.
Got some tight turns and elevation changes. Dirty road. Take it easy.
Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, how nice of them.
Oh my gosh.
Dip. Yep, that's a dip.
Oh no.
Whee!
No, 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 no. Come on.
Sorry, was that mean? Did I scare you?
A little.
I can't see your face. Are you like scowling at me right now?
No, I'm just freaked. No, I saw sand at the bottom.
Yeah, it was pretty dirty at the bottom. Yeah, and these aren't ideal tires for sand, but as long as you keep going straight and don't accelerate or decelerate, it should be fine. I've never noticed people stopping here before.
Wow. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Thank you. Oh, someone else bringing their kayaks to Lake Manly.
That's quite something to see. Looks like an ice cream sundae.
Wait, oh, it's right here.
Oh.
I almost missed it.
Oh, wow.
I can play my okay.
Hey, you guys want a picture by me?
Oh, that would be great. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can crop the guys out. Here, I'll just keep taking them and you guys can...
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
So that was Artist Palette with all of the colorful rocks, colorful rock formations.
Ice cream sundae rocks! Woohoo!
How fitting. Sun is getting low, but it should make for some interesting shadows. So I think next stop will be Zabriskie Point.
Your battery is low, honey.
Oh, for the intercom system?
Well, I see it on there. It's flashing a red light.
Oh, that just means it's recording.
Oh.
At least there's no traffic now.
Yeah.
Tight U-turn coming up apparently. Oh, so if the speed limit is 15 miles per hour in a U-turn, then I don't know, it must have been higher than 20 back there though. Should I stop so you can taste it?
Where is it? I don't see it.
I don't know, maybe that's not the green you were looking for.
Yeah. No, the mint.
The mint. I was gonna say, maybe the green is lime, but I don't think limestone is actually green, is it?
No, it's not. Because I've used it in horse stalls and in my yard.
They just let us through, which is very generous of them. I'm just riding the brakes now because we're going downhill. Some pebbles on the road.
Have you done this with your bike yet?
Yeah, the Rocket. I think that was like one of the first things I did when I came out here. I took my Rocket to Death Valley.
This is your Rocket, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that confuses people. I mean, the bike, the model is a Triumph Rocket 3.
Yeah.
It's 3 with the Roman numerals. But
Yeah.
when people hear Rocket, they think crotch rocket, and this is like the furthest thing that could be from a crotch rocket as possible. It's like 800 pounds.
Oh my gosh, you know, Beamer's like 850. More so 800 nowadays.
It looks like we're nearing the end. I could see bad water up ahead. And you can really see the sun shining off the water over there.
Yeah. Almost looks like waves over there.
Yeah, it's not that much wind too, but enough to see ripples. And they're going the wrong way. No, they're not turning. Heading back the way we came now. Golden Canyon to my right. Looking pretty crowded.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? You know that piece of like black fuzz you have?
Yeah, you mean the Instamic windscreen?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
just thought until the last stop, I thought it was just that fuzzy thing. I was like, wow, that's cool.
No, it's got a little device inside.
Yeah, yeah.
And the fuzzy thing, it actually helps a lot with the wind noise.
Uh-huh.
It's basically, what do they call it? Like a dead cat?
I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen like news people use them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the Furnace Creek Visitor Center and all the ice cream parlor we went to and everything would be to the left, but we're gonna go back the way we came towards the park entrance to the right to head to Zabriskie Point. Have you ever been in here on the right before, across from Death Valley Inn?
Yeah, I think I walked around in there. We ran out of battery, so here we are at Zabriskie Point. I'll take it.
And then we'll do for you.
Oh, thank you.
I meant to bring a spare battery for the Insta360 X3, but I totally forgot and left it on the kitchen counter. But our next stop will be Dante's View, which will be a bit of a ride, but hopefully we get there before sunset. So I gave Faith my phone to shoot some video since the Insta360 battery is dead. but that means you probably won't be able to hear her because when she records the video, it stops recording her audio. You'll probably get a little chilly again going all the way up there. I don't know what that is up there. So what do you think?
Looks like a foreign planet down there. So wicked cool.